Hey everybody, it's 2016 and I am back. Sorry for the long layoff. I had an issue with my website that needed to get fixed and I was kind of waiting for that to get corrected before I went forward with more content. But in today's video, I want to talk about the real estate training classes that you guys go to and beware of the expert. Okay, so as I said in the blog, I teach a lot of classes and I do a lot of things and I have an online presence and I project that and I kind of expand that out. But I'm not an expert, okay? I know enough to be dangerous. I know enough that I think that I can help people with specific things in their business by providing solutions. That doesn't make me an expert. I do not know everything. My goal throughout every month and every year is to continually learn, right? Integrate new things, try something new and maybe it works, maybe it doesn't work, but take whatever I can, learn from others online through books or whatever, and then integrate that into my business, okay? But I always say, even in the classes that I teach, take from my class something or one or two or three things that you find really valuable and integrate that into your business and try it. I'm not an expert. With that said, I meet with agents every single week, and many of them, by the time they get to me, they've attended a lot of other classes, and it's January. A lot of classes are happening. People are flying in, speakers and brokers want to bring in someone to kind of pump up their people. And I'm not saying they're getting bad information, but a lot of times there's ulterior motives, or the people that are teaching those classes really aren't that qualified to be teaching them. So kind of as I've mentioned in the blog, a couple other ones are people who charge you an obscene amount of money to come to their class, give you some good information, but not nothing you probably couldn't find from another class for free. And then at the end of the day, they really just want to sell you something, right? They want to sell you a book. They want to get you pumped up about their website that they have, and then have you buy that website platform from their vendor, wink and a nod, and kind of shove you down a line and push you in a direction. And be really wary of that, because it's not that there can't be some value, but you need to, take a look at this. And is it really good for your business? Is it really good for what you should be doing? So in my specific example, when I saw that speaker, I went to their website, looked fantastic. I looked through Google to see how many indexable pages they had. They had nothing. I mean, their website literally didn't exist to the search engines. It was like a beautiful egg or like a beautiful car. But inside the car, there was like no seats, there was no radio, there was nothing there was no navigation, there was nothing, okay? So, this guy's charging a bunch of money, and at the end of the day, he wasn't really given that good of information. He kind of had an ulterior motive. Another thing, someone who's teaching video marketing classes or social media classes, and they don't even really have a presence on either. So, in the specific example I used, in the blog, I saw someone teaching a video marketing class in a suit and tie, and he had a full house and it looked great. I'm like, dude, this guy must rock it on YouTube. Like, wow, I need to go check out this guy's page, because I could probably learn something from him and integrate that into my business. So I go to his page. He has 5 videos on the whole page. He doesn't have his page set up correctly. His last video was from a year ago. And so basically, he's not even using video in his business. None of his videos go on YouTube. It's not set up correctly. So I'm like, he's sitting here teaching a class to a full house, and they're just eating it up, thinking that, wow, this guy really knows his stuff. But if they just would have taken a minute and, checked out his page before they went to the class, they'd find out that he's not even really using YouTube or using video in his business that way. Or if he is, he's not posted on the platform he should be, the one that Google owns and ranks all your content on. So that was a little concerning, that I see people just flocking to these classes, because as realtors and lenders, you want this information, right? You're craving you're craving some information because you want to learn the new things too. You want to learn the new integrations. So if this person's teaching a class, you're going to want to check it out. I saw one recently where someone was teaching a Facebook business page class. Okay, they're talking about how to get likes and all of this stuff. Well, they didn't mention in the class that Facebook ended the organic search for business pages. So you can boost a post, you can pay for an ad campaign, and you can get your post seen in other people's feeds, the people that like your feed. But people aren't going to see it without that, okay? It's not set up that way any longer, And also, Facebook isn't your website. People don't go to Facebook to search for houses. They don't go to Facebook to get real estate information. They go to Google and Yahoo and Bing and YouTube. They search the internet. And a lot of times they don't search for agents, they don't search for houses. They search for demographics, they search for other things related to real estate in a search bar. So that's what I want to talk to you guys about and how I can help you going forward. All right, so if you come to one of my classes, I'll say over and over again, I'm not an expert. Subscribe to my channel and my blog, and take the information for what you will. And if it helps you in any way, generate a listing, get more eyes to your business, help you gain more followers, help you learn something new, fantastic. You know what, but I'm not gonna sell you anything other than I want you to hopefully work with Stewart Title, but I'm not gonna sell you a book, I'm not gonna sell you a website, I'm not gonna sell you, anything like that. So that's today's video. Beware of the expert. Just kind of do your due diligence before you take a class and figure out who's teaching it and kind of what they're doing, and hopefully they're actually doing what they're saying. I look forward to shooting more videos in 2016 and kind of getting more content out to you guys. And if you find it valuable and you like it, you're on my page for the first time on YouTube, that is, subscribe. Take a moment and subscribe, because I kind of post stuff on a fairly consistent basis that hopefully is helpful to your business. If you're on my website, DC Title Guy, you can subscribe to my blog. You can follow me on Twitter. I'm on Instagram at DC Title Guy, Snapchat, Periscope, DC Title Guy, and hopefully we can connect and go from there. So that's today's video.